Hey guys, it's Park here, back with part 5 of Pyre. So let's continue our journey. You arrive on the outskirts of Sandalwood, but once again, the infamous Sandalwood is nowhere to be found. You sense the hopes of your companions waning as you search through the area yields nothing. Then, something startles the little imp Tizo. Tizo seems to be crying out in surprise. He has spotted something, or someone. A tall figure strides forward from the trees, making a sound like laughter. The imp charges toward him and leaps right into the figure's arms. They embrace. Ayo, Tizo, but you look famished. Here. The tall sap, produces something that the imp swallows immediately and with great pleasure. The little minstrel nods his head in affirmation. Everyone, I wish to introduce you to my client, Red Sandalwood. It has been too long, Red, sir. Too long indeed, Tariq. I trust your new companions bring some color to your days. They do, sir. I think that you shall find it worthy of the Nightwings. The sap looks upon the lot of you. We cannot sense his thoughts. We shall see. Then he turns to you. You must be the reader. I'm certain that we all appreciate your efforts here, my boy, though we shall manage on our own from here on out. You're welcome to continue on with us, of course, though you are free to go. I trust you have been adequately compensated for your time. Thanks as well for looking after all my books. You consider what to say to all of this. I wanna say... You stand your ground, meeting Wolfred's steady gaze, and assert to him that you do not feel your commitments to and from this group have yet been satisfied. Hold on. Wolfred, sir, I'm Headwind. My companions and I are the ones that answered your call. We followed the signs you left for us. Now we're here, thanks to you, and also to this reader. Not just a reader, he is our friend. My friend. He's not disposable. We made him a promise, and our freedoms are now intertwined. Wolfred smirks at this. Freedom is not something to be traded or exchanged, my boy. I hope that you have come to grasp this by now. He breathes a sigh. It seems we started out on the wrong foot. It's not my wish to sour the occasion, for there's much to do. You have a rite you need to get to, do you not? I'll come along, though we shall not interfere, for it seems you have a kinship with this reader of yours. Now then, Tariq? Hey, Wolfred, sir. Come, let's have a chat. Of course, sir. Wolfred strides toward the black wagon, which must have belonged to him. You sense many conflicting emotions among your companions. Welcome in aboard. Your wagon cuts through a clearing to arrive at the glade of Lu, where the stars directed you. Wolfred nods his approval, but leaves everyone to their devices. As you approach Wolfred's Sandalwood, you feel very much reside within his background, rather than he in yours. He studies you in science for a time, then... Tariq, if you have a moment. Hey, Wolfred, sir, what is it? This reader, you deem him worthy by your estimation? The lone minstrel tilts his hat in your direction. If you wish my own estimation, Wolfred, sir, then I do. Of course, it is not entirely for me to say, but I have seen this reader integrating with the others well. I believe that his achievements are self-evident in having reached Black Basin. Your instructions are deliberately difficult to follow, yet he and the others followed them. Indeed, your words make sense as ever, Tariq. And what does little Tizo think of him, I wonder? Tizo indicates that, as a matter of fact, he's happy to have you around. Thanks, Tizo. There you have it, sir. I see. He continues to examine you. High praise is enough spoken by those two, my boy. Nonetheless, I shall be watching you. Now, pardon us. Tariq and I have matters to discuss. They leave without another word, although you think you notice the long mister look your way over his shoulder. Emperor Mur. Scarcely could I recognize him when I found him. A half-starved animal, horns sprouted from his head, a bestial mirror of his blackened reputation. And I, a man who conquered countries, feared my emperor then in such a way as I never known. My charge had been to slay this man, but when I discovered him, he was already fighting for his life. The little imp, Hou, proved a little help against the sisters of the Ark, whose entire lives are culminating in this instant. I was unable to watch. My heart ached pity for the man, and for the love I felt for him when I had served him, that I sprang to his defense. Oh hey guys, no, I guess I just didn't get the word up about this new transit that just opened here just now, so I'll give you a great deal. Stay friends, okay? Oh, and hey there, Mrs. Sandalwood. Good day to you as well, Ron. See you guys again sometime soon, maybe, okay? Because I gotta say, you're my favorite customers I had all week. Alright, let's commence the rite. You and your fellow exiles arrived at the sacred site called Glade of Blue, and now look at the skies, the stars in the sky to signal the beginning of the next rite. The woods about you bring a sense of tranquility you have not felt in some time, but then you notice when the trees move. It shuffles toward you and regards you in an exaggerated bow. Well, goodness, by the roots of Blue Skull Orion. It would appear the rumors are correct. The Nightwings have returned. Oh, but where are my manners? One moment. The stout claws at his mask with his wispy fingers. Much better. H. Manly Tinderstrop. At your service, perhaps you've heard of me. My fellows and myself, you perhaps know us as the Chastity. We soon shall stand against you in the rites. For now, I'm just whiling away the time, making small talk. Now then, as I have introduced myself, your turn. To whom am I speaking? Then, in your mind's eye, you see Wolfred and hear his voice. Manly Tinderstoff is not to be trusted. Reveal neither yourselves to him nor me. Well? Beneath her mask, Jodaro stares back at him in silence. You suspect Wolfred's message may have reached every member of the group. Why now? How very rude indeed. Well fine, ignore me, but you do so at your peril. Anyhow, once this evening's rite commences any moment now, then I'm afraid ignoring me won't be an option any longer. Oh, and now I do believe the sky is beginning to show. We'll have to chat again some other time. Now come on. Manly bows again and wanders off into a clearing as the stars begin to burn.
Once again, the stars align themselves before you, reader. And here now, at the Glade of Liu, I have to say, you've come so very far. But there are those, such as your adversaries called the Chastity, who have toiled for this too. They know that with their freedom comes great opportunity. It could be yours instead. Please show the Chastity that the Nightwings are superior.
I wonder, oh honored Nightwings, how well you know these woods. Why, these woods will strangle you, and I'm afraid I could do little to stop them even if I tried. It might do better to beware of them. When Jodaro continues to ignore him, he grows upset. Why, you insolent! Then, fine, let us begin the dance indeed. He shoves his mask back on in a huff. And allow me to thank you in advance for helping me turn into my proper station in the Commonwealth.
Who shall stand together here this night?
Exalias.
May. Sir Gilman. Now!
Glorious within the grass! With that is night, her hands with which to grasp it. Are you quite ready, finally, O Nightwings? May all this massive earth ensure no harm should come to any of your lovely countenances. No, come along, let's give the stars a show. Alright, let's go. Huh. May I present to you Humboldt Manley Jr. Why, he is every bit my equal, and his bow is to guarantee the tender stuff line shall have a bright, bright future. He goes on and on about a sapling for a while. Alright, May, I've just had it with this one. A Spanish him already. I'm the stupid sapling too. Oh, yes, sure, I think I would like that because that Manley, I don't think he is as nice as he seems. Now, isn't he just the precious thing you've ever seen, The sapling is nothing but an extension of Manley, if he is Spanish. The sapling should see to trouble you as well. Okay, let's try to, like, banish the guy.
His offspring hold no small degree of influence within the Commonwealth, Reader.
Wait, what? That didn't work.
Would welcome his return,
What?
though none so much as he himself. Hanathar, be gone. Glory to the Nightwings, first of all.
Okay, that was scary. Oh, what's this? It seems the wind that feels like closing in upon your little story. Oh, do be careful now. These grasping roots and vines, they may not hold you in such high esteem as I. Oh boy. Alright, Pamita, you got this.
Your adversary Manley is comfortable in this suffocating glade. Ah, yes.
Oh dear, the goods are closing in. Uncomfortably close as that. Whatever shall we do? Perhaps we just stand aside a while. We could put an end to this that much sooner.
The flames of freedom.
Say, have any of you noticed how it's feeling rather crowded out here, Almost as if the 100 minds themselves resents you being here. Yes, I rather think that's it. Now, cease without just scurrying about with a damned orb and let me handle this. Oh boy.
'Tis taken. Sublime.
Alright, you Nightwings. I've had it up to here with you. Or perhaps I simply had it up to here with all these encroaching plants, these miserable things. Either way, I don't appreciate how you're ignoring me. Oh boy. And it continues on and on. Alright, Sir Gilman. You got this. Up! Aw, damn it.
The orb slips from your clutches. Tis what the scribes ordain. You have it! The fire of resolve. Now go on just once more. And it is done. Fine, yes, the Nightwings did prevail.
Noxalas!
Accomplished effortlessly, I might add. The ceremony.
Why do I feel like the announcer is just cheering us on? That ought to wipe the smug look off of that South's face. I knew he could prevail. Though Mr. Tinder's out there, I think he's really upset now. Well, my. Oh, worry not, oh Nightwings. I'm not angry with you, honestly. But I'm very, 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 very disappointed. I thought, perhaps, that we had something going here between us. You scratch my back, I scratch yours and all. Instead, however, you decided to spit in my face. Fine. We'll have to see where all your rudeness gets you. Now, ta-ta.
Always is there greater knowledge to be gained. The moon-touched girl has greater understanding than it seems. Until the next Rite.
That was well done, my boy. I'm beginning to see why your companions vouch for you. Don't let it go to your head, of course. After prevailing over the chastity in a decisive victory, you return to your wagon to consider your next move. An adequate performance back there. Adequate? Yes, adequate. For the next part of our plan, go, have a reader there consult the stars, see where they take you next. I'll give you a hint. It's further north. It's going to be high up. Did this knight hear you say high up? And it's going to be cold. You'll see. Come on, my friend. Let's have a look outside then. Plan Volver mentioned. I just want you to know. I don't know what he means. We're here because we're going to be free again. We won't be living out our days as exiles. That's the only plan, as far as I'm concerned. But there's always a catch, right? We'll see what Volver has to say. Anyway, I'll leave you to it. No matter what, we're getting closer, thanks to you. Once more, you look toward the heavens. Soliam, the golden star. The golden star shines bright over the highest mountain and all the downside. So now you see it for yourself. You're someone to the north, where looms Mount Olodiel, and at the very top, the fall of Soliam. You confirmed the stars indicated this exactly. Volfred, sir, how did you know? Volfred smiles back at him, but you sense his thoughts, as though he's directing them to you. I too can read, my boy, forbidden though the words may be. Oh wow, he just talked. Oh whoops. I didn't know. He turns back to Headwind. Your reader's skills, while rare, are not unique, but, as I said, I let him do the job. I see that I have something special going here, which benefits the plan. What plan? I thought this was about our freedom. Oh, fear not, my boy. It is indeed. Plenty of time to tell you all about it on the way. For now, however, you could use some rest, and for that matter, so can I, if you'll excuse me. You sense your companions are exhausted from their recent travels. Given the road ahead, you agree it would be best to take the night to recover as much as possible. At dawn, Volfred is already up. You will see a pathway to the woods and to the cold lands to the north, beyond which lies your next destination. Alas, and arrive in lands grown cold in the shadow of Mount Olodiel, you will have to make it all the way to the top. In a moment of respite, Volfred calls everyone together to discuss matters pertaining to the rites and the plan to which he alluded. You banded together with a common faith that freedom from the downside is not impossible, am I correct? But, let me ask you something. What does freedom even mean to you? He looks in your direction as he asks, defying you to answer. He cannot sense his own thoughts on the subject, only know the truth of how he feels. What does freedom mean to you? living without fear. You tell Wolfred that freedom means living without fear, and not being subject to or retaliation for one's thoughts and choices. He considered the remarks for a short while. Good answer, my boy. I happen to agree. Fear takes hold in freedom's wake. But fear is a natural impulse, is it not? A common feeling we all share from time to time. A deeply rooted impulse there to aid our judgment and spur us on to act. Courage. If not for fear, I thought we could accomplish very much in life, and just now, we stand upon the brink of accomplishing something vital. He then turns his attention to the whole group. Now, let me tell you all what freedom means to me. Freedom means to live life without fear, just as your reader stated. To be able to indulge one's curiosities and passions, at least the ones that cause no harm to others, without the constant threat of judgment and reprisal. Wow, we actually think pretty alike, huh? Freedom means not being made a criminal for what you know, or whom you love, or what you choose to think or not think. He looks out toward the distant mountain. Within the next few days, your next in exile, your time in exile could come to an end. You can see the Commonwealth once more, and you'll be exalted there, given the highest honor, the opposite of how you got here. But you will not be truly free, I think. At the least, you will become complicit to an ancient system that will deign to cast down others such as you. It is a system whose well-intentioned founding principles have long been lost, and the 8 scribes, if they are out there still, have made quite clear they shall not interfere firsthand. That is where you come in. He turns to you and everyone again, looking to each of you. Long have I wished to gather such a group, that together you might see that seeking freedom only for yourselves is too modest of a goal. You share a higher calling now. The plan, then, is this. We free each other from the downside to the Rite. Then we meet up on the other side. We organize. Each new moon at dusk, we join together to spiral sanctum. We need as many of us there as possible. My agents on the other side shall explain the rest. You're plotting a revolt. Just so. I am asking a lot. You do have other options. Deceit, however, is not one of them. The reader and myself, we know by now that we could see through it. But you need not be a part of this, nor is it in my interest to coerce you. You may go your own way if you wish. Live out your remaining days here, like so many others. So, if anyone among you prefers that, if you cannot see yourself continue to strive together in the Commonwealth, as you are doing here, then speak now. Wolfred pauses for a time, examining each member of the group. No one stirs. Very good. Some of you consider yourselves friends, some others not, but all of you are bound together through the rights and are integral to our plan. Remember that. You seek true freedom? You will not find it waiting for you in the Commonwealth, but together you can bring it about, both for yourselves and others. That is my promise. Then he lets out a long breath. That's it. I ask you all to think on this, and let's reconvene along our journey to the summit. Wolfred turns toward the mountains, leaving you to consider what he said, and plot the wagon's northward path. Beyond lies Mount Alodio. I suggest we make camp here at the base of the mountain, for we shall need our spirits and our strength to make the ascent.
Marinfrantes. Igriata.
How very kind of you to visit me again like this, O lovely reader. For I was just standing about in the blackness of this void, thinking it would be most pleasant if something were to happen for a change. There was a long period of time, the disincarceration of my failed italy to do anything but bring me peace of mind. Not much of a punishment. I invite you to imagine an upbringing among the sisters of the Ark. Living on the outskirts of civilization, your days all full of training which can kill you, or just cripple you for life. How do you suppose I lost my sight? Through glorious battle with the scribes, or in a careless sparring session with my master? Ah, but I've not forgotten enough just yet. In any case, at first I welcomed this prospect of not having to struggle every moment to survive. But in less than 2 centuries, why, I started to grow terribly bored. It did not help at all that the Nightwings of the early days were the stodgiest lot you could imagine, obsessed with obeying the book as strictly as they could. Some of them started to remind me of myself, I think, when I was young. Such idiots, a lot of them. Ah, but what am I saying, lovely reader? I shall not bore you further with such matters. I would have bored myself to death back then if only I could die. Like so many other things, I think mortality is something often taken for granted, until it is taken away. So, given your mortality, what say we that we get back to business here? There you are, my boy. There was something which I want to discuss with you in private. Wolfred stares at you, rather intently, as if reaching out to you, and then... You do not know. You do. You do know what it means to be a reader. Those such as we are not limited to reading pages from a book. Though your ability in this sense is nascent, still, mere flashes, uncontrollable. I see as well now that they haven't told you yet, your friends, and that explains a lot. They haven't told you readers such as you cannot go free. I wonder why you would insist on pressing on with this group in light of this. The answer then was plain. You simply did not know, or fully realize. They did not deceive you, by the way. There is no reason they would know themselves, other than Tariq, who should not influence your thinking in such matters. Rather, I had expected. When at first we met, they already knew the truth of this from having read the passage in the Book of Rites, which states it plain. Only those who shall conduct the rites firsthand shall walk the path toward enlightenment, and become eligible to regain their freedom. Perhaps you have not gotten to that part just yet. Wolfred breaks free from you and looks at you again. Then he speaks to you as normal. It is plain that you are not in adequate condition to conduct the rites, and this group values you as reader. I wish only to ensure you understand what you are getting into here. Despite whatever hopes and dreams and promises might have been shared, I do not think the rites can help you to return, if that is what you had in mind. So, once again, I invite you to depart. I will see to it that you are compensated. Do not misunderstand. If it is your wish to remain, then you are welcome. But this journey we are on, it has no guarantees, not for you, nor any one of us. Do you understand? Say you understand. You understand the words of warning, yet, just the same, you choose to carry on. There is more that you wish to achieve on this journey than freedom for yourself. I admire that, my boy. Then, very well. Know that we have much at stake here in this anyway. Much more than just a shot at going back into that Commonwealth, which cast us down here to begin with. It sounds like you intend to stick around. Then we have lots more time to chat, as we ascend the Secret Mountain in the coming days. Until then. He starts out the wagon then, leaving you with your thoughts. Earlier, Wolfred called for a group meeting, presumably to reveal his plan in more detail. Instead, he reveals some bad news. Wait, what are you saying? What I'm saying, my boy, is that while you can indeed get yourself out of here, it can't be all of you at once. We earn our way back one by one, or not at all. But I swore that we go free together. We may go free together yet, but it's going to take time, and this is only the first phase. You, Hedwin, and others exchange glances. Let me make this plainer for you still. Here is how the coming days are going to unfold. First, you're going to ascend Mount Elodale, there to the north. You may not think this wagon's fit for it, though rest assured, it's made the journey many times. Next, we'll pass through Sky's Gate. Only the worthy pass through there, as the reader could attest, if he did not merely skim that chapter of the book. Afterwards, we shall reach the fall of Soliam, and meet our adversaries in the rites. They are to be the Templars, led by the demon Ignarius. You'll know him when you see him. Both you and they shall choose someone from your respective ranks. Then, once one of the triumvirs prevails, there is somebody who will be whisked home to the Commonwealth. Whisked home to the Commonwealth? Precisely. Once returned, our somebody is taken in and caused and fully pardoned. The Commonwealth knows about all this? The same Commonwealth that stays sentenced into exile forever, and freedom from the outside is impossible? Many of these details disguise themselves, wish to be kept secret. Former exiles and the leaders of the Commonwealth alike have good incentives to protect those secrets well. So then, that's it. We climb the mountain, someone goes back and everyone else stays. For most of those participating in the rites, yes, that's it, but I like your connotation, and indeed for us, that isn't it at all. If one of us returns, it shall be just a step along our path. However, let's let that sit for now. Gather your strength. We'll talk again on our way up. Bolver leaves the rest of you to consider what he says. You have time now for your vacations. At dawn you should be in your ascent of Mount Elodeo. Oh no, having to unlearn everything I learned is going so much faster than expected. We all have ours all the time, I think. We just can't always see them. Here before you lies Mount Elodeo, stretching far beyond your line of sight. Somewhere upon this mountain lies the only place from which you can escape the downside. Your companions gather round again before Wolfred, who stands whether from the cold air or the subject now at hand. You sense the tension in the air. Now then, you all have many questions, no? I've done a lot of talking, so go on, ask away. But there is only silence. One question stands out in your mind, which you refrain from asking yet. If only one of you is to go free at first, who shall it be? Go on now, don't be shy. Who first? Questions. Why us? Why you indeed, madam? That I can explain. You see the story stand against its adversaries in the rites. What is it that they want, do you suppose? They want their freedom back, of course. They'll settle for it on the Commonwealth's own terms. They'll gain their freedom, and some cushy new responsibilities. Perhaps then they'll have a hand in sending still more exiles here to join us. Think on it. The Commonwealth rose in the ashes of a fallen empire thanks to the efforts of the first exiles who escaped this place via the rites. It is the Commonwealth's first and proudest tradition to honor those who lived to redeem their transgressions. They have a certain wisdom, do they not? But as for you, I've been looking for a certain set of dispositions for a good length of time. All I needed was for somebody appropriate to show up and to listen. So, I planted many little eyes and ears throughout this land, whispering hints of this, absurd as it may sound. Took someone with certain faith and creativity to go for it. That someone proved to be Hedwin over there. He was tasked with seeking two trustworthy allies, an old buried wagon and a reader. He was invited to bring others for the ride, all different sorts, gather enough help, and he and his friends could be free. Long story, but you know much of the rest. So then, why you? Because I've reason to believe you're not the sort to play right back into the Commonwealth's old hand. The rites, as you have seen, are quite exclusive. You are imposters in this little party. You could be the ones to break it up. Now then, more questions. Your head is beginning to spin. You can excuse yourself or keep listening. Yes, this is important. Wolfred's explanations are a lot to take in, though you feel compelled to absorb as much as what he is willing to tell you at this point. He paused for further questions and Jodara raises her voice again. Hold, you mistook my meaning. I understand your plan. Still, I wish to know why us. Why are we, among all others, chosen for this liberation rite? Ah, I see. Well, but that is simple really, madam. You are chosen. You are qualified, I should say, because as the expression goes, 'tis what the scribes ordain. Though in this case, the expression is quite literally true. When they created the rites, each one of them anointed certain other exiles to participate on their behalf, exiles who showed some promise of redemption. The triumvirates they formed have stood the test of time, replenishing their numbers as their individuals moved on or passed on. You met them as they are today, the accusers, the withdrawn, and so on. The 8 scribes also formed a special group against which all the others would be judged. That group they called the Nightlings. You bear their books, we wear their masks and raiments. You need but show up to the rites, you see. The others are swell jockey for position for a chance to take you on. Yeah, well, what if we don't? What if we don't show up? Then you will deny yourselves the chance of freedom, and deny it also to your adversaries. Victory means nothing in a common right then? Participation is all that matters. Not so, madam. Only the enlightened may regain their freedom. While failure can be an excellent teacher, disguised to favor the victor. So, you see, those who do not conduct the rites, or do not prevail on this sufficiently, they may find themselves barred from the liberation rites, but these are technicalities. The night means disbanded years ago. Since then, no one has gone free, yet still the other triumphs press on, with fleeting hope that one day you'll be back. It's been a heavy price to pay in all this. Now, if you excuse me, we'll talk again some other time. Some murmur to themselves about all this as Wolfred takes his leave. Others reconnoiter here pathways leading up to the mountain and present you with some options. He joined Pyre on a brief expedition to find anything of value dropped by those who tried to scale the mountain but did not succeed. Wait, I shall be joining you. What, now I get 2 chaperones? But sure, I'm game, whatever you wing us are into. Be silent, little bird, and fetch those trinkets to be done. My, so full of bitterness. You really ought to make the most of these last precious memories that we share. And you ought not to mince your words. Oh, please. We all know you're going to be the first one out of here, so why not quit your constant frowning for a change? I? The first one out of here? Of course, it's plain that others pity you. You've been here longer than the rest of us by far, besides me and Wolfred, though he seems plenty happy here, making speeches. How dare you? How dare you to presume? Nothing is decided as of yet. Oh, no doubt, no doubt. Though, if by some coincidence you do end up selected for honor, I just want you to know something. I truly, from the bottom of my heart, do hope we shall prevail on your behalf. Because that way, you shall be free. Me at least. And I, in turn, shan't have to suffer any longer your hideous attitude toward me and everything. At that, you intervene. Jodaro's eyes burn with fury, but then she calms herself. I shall see at the wagon, reader. Hamida scoffs as Jodaro storms off. I swear that one. Well, moving on, there's something sparkling down here. Be right back. She swoops out of sight, leaving you alone there on the mountain. Hamida soon returns with something that lay long forgotten in the rocks below. You got a Titan tooth. Ooh. He senses power. The long glass! Dora searches toward the waters of the cistern. You decide to join him for a brief excursion there after another hard day's ride. You find him in the shallow pool, appearing very much contented. This night, he thought he may never again feel fresh water's cool caress against his scales. He sighs, splashing about from time to time. Then he turns his attention over to you. You, Master Reader, are most kind. To take with you this wayward knight, he swears to prove himself to you and to the rest. He knows that, soon now, someone may go free. He knows the choice of whom may weigh upon you heavily indeed. For it is you ought to make the choice, is that not so? This night, he heard it from the others, so it must be true. Now listen, please, upon what little honor this knight has. This knight's penance isn't yet complete. There's much atoning to be done. So when rises the occasion to decide who ought to go free, this knight wants you to know something. Please do not choose him, not even if you wish, and not even if you can. He begs of you, allow this knight a simple dignity. With that, Sir Gilman sinks to the waters. His tail waves to you to leave him be for now. Sir Gilman does not believe that he deserves his freedom yet. Consider his wish. You and your companions gather a skyscape, where the single narrow trail to the summit narrows even more and falls under an archery carved in stone. Come along now, everyone, and be prepared to speak your mind when you are called. Frankly, most of you still lack enlightenment, but we may pass together, much how we act as with a single heart and mind during the rites. Well then, lead onward, Tariq. Please, follow me. Removing his hat, the lone minstrel approaches the gate. You and all the others follow. When the last of her companions near the arch, you notice someone standing high above, who then appears before you. She eyes the lone minstrel first. Is that you, Tariq? It is. Greetings, Celeste. And how was your rest? Too long, Celeste. It seems your work has piled up in the meantime. You bring this many to the gate? A. Then, let us make this quick. She gestures toward the rest of you. Now each of you in turn, state who you are and what you seek while crossing skyscapes. Do as she says, please, without questioning. Your fellow exiles exchange glances, but quickly comply. I'll start. They call me Headwind the Deserter. I come here seeking freedom for myself and my companions. In my case, so I can return to be with one whom I love. The woman bends them forward. The lone minstrel prompts Rookie to speak up next. I'm regarded by the name Rookie Greentail. I just want to get out here, I guess, with my chums preferably. Go see Mama back home. I'm Captain Jodario. I do not truly know as yet what I'm seeking here. Oh, my name is May, and I'm here, I think, because the scars are called to me. It must be done because of not then who? Tiso seeks to live up to the Nightwing's legacy, and maybe see the Commonwealth someday. Sir, Gilman of the Sea Dominion, at your service. This knight is on a quest to find his honor. He lost us at a certain point. Call me the Dane. I'm only here because my sister is here. Then, as Wolver steps forward, the one called Celeste raises her voice. You, I recognize you from the Nightwings of the past. You're not Claude and the Rymans any longer. Why? I have my chance already. The Nightwings that now stand before you. A travel pilgrim now. I see. Then, state why you are here, as have the others. My name is Wolfer Sandalwood. I seek liberty for each of us, so that one day we all might stand shoulder to shoulder on the other side, and bring our freedom to the freedom. And bring our freedom to the people there. Freedom to the freedom. She waves them by. Then she turns to you, for there is no one left to go. State who you are to traverse skyscapes. You do not know who you are. I don't know. I don't know. Like, that's the truth. You cannot, for the life of you, recall a time before arriving in the downside. Details of the Commonwealth are scarce within your mind. Perhaps you want to forget the place. The one called Celeste continues to examine you, expecting you to add to your response. State also what you truly seek to traverse skyscapes. I want to help my friends. Like, honestly, like, there's no freedom for a reader anyway, so might as well help my friends. The companions you have met here, who have helped you survive and to find kinship in the downside, your priority is to ensure that they achieve their goals. That is all you wish for now. The one regards you for a time, then nods once and waves all of you by. The 8 scribes bid the Nightwings welcome here. Go forth with glory. And Tariq? Celeste? Be on your way as well. The lone minstrel bows his head, puts his hat back. He does not look back at her. From the top of Mount Helodia, you can see the distant downside before you. You think on the many thousand links you cross to reach this point as the sky grows dim. Jodara appears to be prepared for whatever is to come this night. Though it is not yet dark, she is ready in her raiment. Headwind joins her, also looking ready. Any sign of Rookie? None as yet. Complain about it chaffing at the collar of his mask. Our freedom might be hinging on that collar then. I'm certain that it is. They share a laugh together. The three of you exchange glances, but nothing is said, or needs to be said. Soon, if Wolfred is to be believed, one of your companions will regain his or her freedom. Hey! What did I miss? Am I late? Is it starting? Is it starting yet? Easy work, you've got a little time. It isn't starting yet. How very struggles through your mask, Greenhill. Feeling a lot better, thanks. I just had to smash it repeatedly against the wall for a little bit, but still the old nurse a bit, there for good measure. So, it's really happening, huh? One of us might be getting out here, like soon. By dawn, in fact, if all goes well. If all goes well? That's one way to look at it, I guess. What are you getting at, Greentail? Well, it's just, you might be breaking out the band here, people. If one of us gets out. That's been bugging me a while now. I thought we all were getting out of here at once. He shoots a look at you. Some of us, we might not be getting out of here at all. Headwind slams his fist against the wall. No, not if I can help it. We made a promise to each other, each of us, the four of us. We're all getting out of here. I care about the others too, I do. But we've been here from the start. I want you to know. My promise is to you, and I believe you do the same for me. So it's like this. If any one of us gets out, great, but it's just a start. We're going to do whatever it takes there on the other side to make it so the rest of us can get back too. What, you think they're gonna build a bridge down there if we ask nice or something? I don't know what it's going to take. I just know we have to try. Jotaro turns to you. Reader. Hey. She nods to you. She nods to reassure you, and to reassure herself. Ricky nods his head in turn, and Helen's gaze never once falters. Well, my friends, I think it's just about time. Let's go. One by one, they turn towards the door. The fall of Soliam awaits, a vital step in your quest for freedom. Yet you feel in your heart that it shall only be first. Yay, gain one hope. The imp, Hope, and I, we hope to save my emperor, and when the danger did subside, my emperor Soliam, he said something to me to the sense of my being. He said, "He gave your freedom, Master Goladanian, so that I may yet have mine. You too, now are in exile at the downside. In all the days which I have left, I never could repay the mercy you have shown me. So, if I cannot do so in this life, then I should do it in the next. We crossed the line together, and together with the imp, we gained the company of those who saw in him what I did." This place where you currently reside, it must be Mount El Odio, is it not? This was where those blasted guards decided what to do with me. I had already failed in my mission to eliminate the demon, Soliam. I did not anticipate his retaining, you see. They took me and some of my beyonders alive, although did not expect to see amount of that in their good book. Whether it was for mercy or for spite, I never became certain. They probably presumed that my expulsion for eternity would eventually have taught me some respect for them, but no, not yet. Not yet. Well, I do not mean that really. The skies did spare my life, and were it not for that, I would never have been thusly trapped, to then enjoy your company, O lovely reader. Now, having met my quota of blasphemy for the time, I think it best that we resume the normal sort of business between us, if there is any to speak of. And, good hunting in the precipice. May you soon rid the downside of some useless idiot. Hey guys, just so you're aware and all, I know how come you're here. How come you made it all the way up there? Oh, I know, right? You're here because I got the lowest part of this prices and all the downside, am I right? Am I right? And some of the new stuff you're gonna start, you're gonna get a lot of value there, an awful lot. Thanks for stopping by, guys. Okay guys, I think that'll be it for part 5 of Pyre. Thank you so much for watching. And next time, we will commence the liberation rite. Bye-bye.